Welcome to the overview tutorial for Reclamation's instance of ProjectFirma. In this tutorial, we will learn how to log into the application and navigate the major entities held within it. ProjectFirma is built under an open source license courtesy of the Tahoe Regional Planning Agency. For more information about ProjectFirma and other tenants using this application, please reference the About ProjectFirma link underneath the Help tab. We'll start this tutorial by logging into the ProjectFirma application. We can do that by clicking the Login button on the right side of the screen. ProjectFirma uses Keystone to manage user accounts. If you do not yet have a Keystone account, you can create an account through this page, or you can follow the links if you've forgotten your password or your username. Now that I've entered my credentials, I'll log into the application. Here on the home page, I can see that I've logged into the application as my name appears where the login menu was. I can view my account by navigating to this page, where I can see my role, which will originally be unassigned, and I have to request administrative support to assign this role. I can also see projects for which I'm a primary contact and organizations which I'm associated to. There's also a grid of all system communications that I've received. Central to ProjectFirma are projects. We can view projects in many different ways. Let's start by looking at my organization's projects. Given my organization, I can see here a list of projects and proposals within the system. If I navigate to the full projects list, I can see all of the projects within the application. And I can filter this list of projects on a few key attributes. I can also look at projects through the project map. Here is a demonstration of a few projects that I've entered into ProjectFirma, and I can filter these projects by various types, whether it's authority or stage, and I can see their color codes here at the bottom. After I've colored my projects by a certain type, I can then add or remove certain subcategories of projects to refine my search. Once I've found a project that I'm interested in, I can click on the point, and from there navigate to the project fact sheet. A project fact sheet shows the key information for a project and can be conveniently printed off to share with stakeholders. You can see a project's key accomplishments, its location, expenditures, and a few key photos of the project. From here we can navigate to the project details page and see all of the information related to a project, such as its basic information. We can see a comparison of expected and reported metrics. We can also examine the budget and reported expenditure information. There's a detail of the focal species and goals that this project addresses, and for those with appropriate permissions, we can view logs of the update history and any changes made to the project. It's important to note that any blue text on the project detail page and across the ProjectFirma application can be clicked on to link to related records. Now that we have a basic idea of what information is captured within a project, let's look at how this information is organized and aggregated at the program level. The work breakdown structure is a hierarchical and mutually exclusive grouping of projects within the system. Here we can see the highest level of the hierarchy used to group projects within Reclamation's instance. And from here, we can drill down into the lower levels of the work breakdown structure to find an individual project. Let's return to the Bird Track Springs project we saw earlier. Here's the project fact sheet we examined earlier in the tutorial. Now that we've navigated here through both the project map and by using the work breakdown structure, hopefully you have a better idea of how projects can be viewed within the system. Another important way projects are rolled up at the program level is by geospatial area. Let's look at the steelhead population layer and examine this further. Here we can see the different geospatial shapes for each steelhead distinct population segment. Let's look at the Snake River Basin DPS. On the geospatial area detail page, we can see projects rolled up in a number of ways. There's a map that shows project locations, a graph for the total of expenditures for these projects, and a grid that shows records of projects associated to this geospatial area. If we navigate to the Metrics tab, we can see the total reported metrics across all projects associated to this geospatial area. To end this tutorial, we'll take a quick look at the accomplishments dashboard, where we can see high-level summaries of project accomplishments, expenditures, and partnering organizations. Thank you for watching this overview tutorial of Reclamation's instance of ProjectFirma. For more questions, reference the training material or request support through the Help tab.